Welcome to the old Lumens channel. I got a light in today. This is the Lumintop SD10, and I just wanted to show you the unboxing and first impressions of it. Of course, it comes in a really nice box. You have with it a lanyard. Okay, there's a spare O-ring, the light itself, and then in here in the side there is a manual. Okay, the manual is in English, and the light the light can take a 32650, also 3AA or 1XD. Now it's a little confusing to me because 1XD, I don't know what you're going to do with it. I guess you could use a 1.5 or 1.5 or 1.2 NIMD. Let's see, for a 32650 800 lumen output, for 3AA 500 lumen output, for a 1XD would be 200 lumen output. So to me that would suggest that this thing actually would be able to take like a 1.5 amp, or I mean a 1.5 volt alkaline D battery. I guess I'm going to have to try that out. That's interesting. Of course, at a low lumen rate, but hey, shows to have 3 modes: high, medium, low. From what I can see right now, yeah, 3 output modes: high, medium, and low. Okay, and then double click for a strobe mode. And then it goes back to original brightness. Okay, so you got a manual here. It explains a little bit about it. It's all in English. It reads pretty well, so that's a good thing. I'm going to look at the light here real quick. Like I say, this is the Lumintop SD10. It's really a nice size light. It's basically the same size as a Rook. One thing I can tell them that I don't like is that button. I'll talk about that in another minute. It's got some really good knurling on it. It feels good in the hand. I mean, you can really grip it, and it feels like it's not going to slip on you. There's some knurling on the tail cap. It's got a polished bezel. It's got a really nice reflector in it. Really clean reflector. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. No bad spots in it. It's got an XML2 in it. I didn't read to see exactly, but it's yeah. XML2 looks like to me, and a coated glass lens. The tail cap comes off really easily. It's not, the threads are not lubed real well, but you can see they're nice square cut threads, and they're coarse. I mean, there's not a lot of threads. It's a coarse cut, not a fine cut, and I sort of like that because it takes less to screw it on and screw it off. So anyways, inside the tail cap is a spring, just a spring. Looks to be like possibly silver plated, could be. I got some batteries in this already. I've already looked the whole thing over. This is a very inexpensive 3AA battery holder. It's the cheapo. It's going to have a lot of resistance in it. I'm sort of surprised they put that in there, but that's what it is. Okay, so it would have to have some resistance mods to help that. We'll take 3 AA NIMs. I don't have a 32650 in it, or to be able to put in it. Down inside the body, all you can see is just a plate down there in the front with your front spring. Okay, the bezel will not come off as it is. I imagine it's probably glued on. So in order to work on this and play around with it and tear it apart, which I'll have to do, I'm going to have to probably heat it to get that bezel off, but we'll find out about that later. Real quick, I'll throw it back together here and we'll turn it on, make sure it works. You hold the button for just a second and it turns on, and okay, high, medium, low, and off, and high, medium, low, and I can never get that double click to get the thing turned on. It takes a second to turn it on, and it takes a second to turn it off. And the button is really stiff. I don't like it at all. I really don't like the switch button at all. It's really stiff, so I just don't care for it a bit. Overall output on a light, on high, get it up to where you can see it. It's I mean, for a 3AA, it's about right for output. Now it's not blue, it's just the way the camera is, so I can't do anything about that. And that's about it for now. I will do some beam shots, but I mean overall it seems to be a really nice light. It heats up fast, which tells me that it is transferring heat from the from the LED on out through. I'll be interested to see what the guts look like, and we'll do that after I take some beam shots tonight, and then tomorrow I'll tear this thing apart. But basically, I'd have to say that it's a really well-made light. I see no imperfections on it at all, and it feels real good in the hand. It's lightweight. That's with 3 of the AA batteries in it. So overall, I really like the light the way it is. And then we'll go mod it and tear it apart. Thanks for watching.